can see you judging my Elsa shirt with my 2020 vision. Hey, what's up, and Happy New Year, Phantom friends. I hope you had a fantastic new year and that you keep all of your New Year's resolutions. So we're going to start off the new decade with a little bit of nostalgia. If you're as old as I am, you might remember a little show on PBS from the early 90s called Wishbone. The show was about a little dog named Wishbone who gets into situations that remind him of the plots of classic literature, and he kind of inserts himself into the story and narrates it as it's acted out. The point of this show was to introduce kids to classic literature and to encourage them to read. And for me, this was very effective. It was actually one of the first ways that I was ever introduced to Phantom because they have an episode called Panton at the Opera. Now, I remember loving this as a kid, but I have not seen it since I was about 8. And as we all know, things, we react very differently to them as kids versus adults. So, I'm going to revisit my childhood today and react to this long-lost memory of mine. Let's get to it. Alright, ladies and gents.
Hey, take it easy, Wishbone. Take it easy. We're in the library. Just look at all these books, all these stories. Did you read? Hi, Mom. Oh, hi, Joe. Hi, guys. What brings you here?
Alish, Ellen, how'd you get here?
We're doing a report on the history of rock and roll for music class. What's going on?
Well, look.
Hey, that's you.
Cool. It's in the latest library monthly. We didn't even know it was in here.
What's it about?
Oh, it's about the reference catalog I've been computerizing, and a lot of libraries want to use it, so I'm a star. Well,
That's great, Mom.
Oh, yes. Being in a library.
Dogs aren't allowed in the library.
Mm-hmm.
A library magazine.
It's supposed to rain, Mom. I had to bring him in.
All right.
Dog is
Just
so
keep him in
freaking cute,
control.
though.
Why don't you go over to the
Some of the
music section?
jokes
I'll be there
are
to help you in
funny,
just a
some of the
minute.
jokes are
Thanks,
really lame.
Thanks, Miss. Can I have your autograph?
Like
Reverend
that.
David.
I remember that much, that the jokes were hit and miss. Oh no, the Phantom of the Library up in here. Also, shout out to my mom for getting me a ring light for Christmas.
Wow, look at this. They have books on everything here. A guide to flowers. Wow. The language of birds. Cool. How to photograph a mold. Ugh.
Nothing over there. You look over here?
No, we'll have to wait till my mom helps us find it.
Yeah, she has any time for us now that she's a big star.
May I help you kids find something? You look like you're searching for something.
Hello, Crypt Keeper.
Well, we're doing a report on the history of rock and roll.
Well, you've come to the right place. Here you are. 22 books. Make sure you read a book or two about blues and country music. Every history has its history, too.
Thanks, Mr.
Newson. I'm Mr. Newson, the reference librarian.
Oh,
He seemed pretty nice.
creepy old man.
In a nice, creepy kind of way.
But that's weird. He can't be the reference librarian.
Why not? He seemed to know exactly where the books were.
Yeah, but there's only one reference librarian here, and that's my mom.
Oh ho ho, the plot
Well, where'd he
thickens.
go?
I don't know. Let's go find him.
Hello?
Is he gone? The whole preface to this I don't really remember. There's just select scenes from the actual part where they acted out that I remember.
The library's haunted. By a nice old man who reads a lot. Could be worse. It could be like the Phantom of the Opera by Gaston Leroux, published in 1911.
Nice.
It all takes place at the Grand Opera House in Paris in the 1870s. The Phantom, or Ghost,
1880s.
was a big opera fan.
I like this tenor.
For years, the opera management knew about the opera Ghost, and they kept him happy by paying him a monthly salary and always reserving box number 5 for him. But when a new manager took over the theater, he didn't believe the old ghost stories, so he stopped paying the money and he sold seats in the Ghost's private box. As you can imagine, those people who believed in the Phantom knew it was just a matter of time before he took his revenge. And that dashingly handsome young man is none other than the Phantom Raoul de Chagny.
Raoul is the dog! Oh, I need a minute. I forgot about that. Wishbone is Raoul. Oh, Christ help me. Well, if that doesn't explain a few things. Oh my god. And what's up with his brother? Okay. So it's not odd at all that, you know, there's a talking dog and he's your sibling. Okay. Okay, I'm good. And look at this chick. She's over here in the corner looking like she is so beyond done with this shit. Are they all just like standing in line waiting to come up to sing? Oh, please tell me that's not Christine.
My goodness. Brother, who is that?
That, dear brother, is Christine Daae, a new singer with the company.
No.
Beware, she speaks to no one and keeps to herself.
No problem. I hate all that chit-chat stuff anyway.
Oh my god. I am just all about this movement, this head movement of hers, this 10 out of 10 lip syncing job that they've got going on here. 10 out of 10. Oh, and of course there's Carlotta.
Great Carlotta.
They're literally all just like standing in a row waiting to come up to sing. It's not even like a story.
She doesn't sound so great to me, brother.
Oh, my kids would love this. The croak, the Carlotta's croak is like their favorite part of the entire story. It's wonderful. I think that's all of the songs she had to know.
Something's wrong here.
No, really? Uh-oh. Damn it, Eric. Oh, Christine to the rescue, I see.
Good heavens.
I'm still not over the fact that Raoul is Wishbone. Oh dear. Well, Eric is just using the full extent of his trickery repertoire here.
Could this be the work of the Phantom?
Oh dear. Uh-oh, here we are in present day again.
Are you sure he said his name was Mr. Knudsen?
Yes, Mom, that's what he said.
Well, that's just not possible.
Why not?
Well, Mr. Ezra Knudsen was the reference librarian at the Oakdale Library over 10 years ago. He's the man who invented the cataloging system I was telling you about.
The one you're putting on the computer.
That's the one. That's his system, updated.
Maybe he stopped by to congratulate you.
Yeah, now that you're famous and all.
When they were
No, he
just
retired
starting to
years ago and then moved
computerize
to Florida.
So he's back for a visit. Why do
Library.
you keep saying that it couldn't be him?
Yeah, give us one good reason.
Joe, Ezra Knudsen is dead.
That's
Oh,
a good
shit.
reason.
His wife sent a letter to the library a couple of weeks ago. I even sent her a card myself.
So
Yeah,
who was
that's the
the man in the
problem.
library?
Well, someone must have been playing a trick on you. And one of Mr.
Who
Knudsen's
plays a
index
trick
volumes
like
was
that? Like,
missing
who
today,
just
too.
knows that the
Must be some
reference
kind of
librarian
practical
10 years
joke.
ago was the
Mom, you
specific
seem pretty
dude?
serious.
Ah, here it is. Okay, kids, have a look at the real Mr. Knudsen.
Mom, that's him.
Oh,
Are you
shit.
sure? Well, that can't be.
Oh,
Hello?
dear.
Maybe it was his ghost.
Come on, there's got to be some logical explanation for all of this.
He's not alive, but today he was very helpful. Oh, yeah, that's reasonable.
Okay, I'll be right there. That was the library. They said something strange happened, and they want me to come over immediately.
Oh,
go.
something strange happened, I bet.
Hey, Wishbone, want to come along? Okay, sure. There's a mystery to investigate, and I'm the dog to do it. Ha ha! If there was one mystery that the young Viscount Raoul de Chagny was excited to investigate, it was the mystery of the beautiful new singer, Christine Daae. He just had to see her up close, which is what brought him to her dressing room the very next evening.
Oh, dear.
Miss Daae?
Those actually are real
She's
warm-ups.
practicing. That's good.
No.
Okay.
No. Breathe. Again.
Okay. I don't know why I find Eric aggressively telling Christine to breathe is so funny, but oh my god. Okay. I'm okay. I mean, breath support is very important. Oh dear. Okay.
She's even got a music teacher. That's so nice.
Excellent. You are as talented as you are beautiful. My dear, dear Christine.
He's in love with her. That's so terrible. Hello? Sorry to
This
interrupt.
voice.
Monsieur, what is the meaning of this?
Wait, you're alone? I could have sworn there was someone else here.
Someone else? No, Monsieur, just me. Do I know you?
I don't think so now that you mention it. That scarf. Where did you get it?
I've had it since I was a child.
Oh, they put in the whole scarf thing. I forgot about that.
Why?
That's nice.
And did you ever lose it when you were a little girl?
Once, I lost it at the beach in the waves. But a little boy
Ran into the waves and...
Accurate.
saved my scarf.
Yes.
It's you, Raoul.
They made her
I always dreamed of
very
meeting again.
Andrew Lloyd Webber
Me
Christine.
too. You look great. Taller, but great.
I can't believe it's you.
Believe it. Come on, give us a hug.
No, we mustn't.
What? Why mustn't we?
Oh, Raoul. Dear Raoul, I must confess. My music teacher is none other than the opera ghost.
Let's just
That's
get right
right.
to it.
Yes.
He's just gonna tell him right away.
I wish he were not so jealous, but he is, Monsieur. Very, very jealous. And that is why we must not see each other again.
What?
Please, Monsieur. It is the only way. I do this for your safety. Please, go.
But I...
If you truly love me, go.
Who said anything about love? Like, damn. Oh, well, there was a very Raoul thing to say. No, like, okay, that whole conversation was just, 0 to 100. Okay, so, you know, he walks in, first of all, not even thinking that he recognizes her, and, very quickly, we're like, oh yeah, we knew each other as kids. And then all of a sudden, it's by the way, I'm being taught by the Phantom of the Opera. I'm just gonna reveal this huge secret real fast because run times. And then, hey, okay, we can't talk. I'm sorry. You know, if you love me, whoa, what? Like who? We know that he loves her, but damn. Okay. And again, the if you love me, that's always, that's my favorite. You all know that. Okay.
Marion said I'd see it right away, whatever it is. Oh, no.
Well, what's wrong?
Remember I told you that Volume 1 of the index was missing this morning? Well, now Volume 2 is gone.
That's Mr. Knutson's index, right?
That's right. And I haven't even put Volumes 4, 5, and 6 on the computer yet. I'm glad Marion called.
Mom, I don't think that's why she called you.
What do you mean?
Look.
Give back what you have stolen. Abandon the project now.
Who could have done this?
Well, you know it wasn't a dog. We're not allowed in here.
Well, whoever it is, they'll be coming back.
Well, how do you know?
I mean, why didn't they steal all those books? That would stop your project.
Well, they probably couldn't carry them all at once.
So they'll be back.
They
Well,
couldn't
whoever
get
it
a
is, they must have a key
backpack
to the
or something?
library. Or else Marion would have seen them leaving the front door with the book.
Unless they don't use doors.
David, stop.
Well, you know, I'm not going to let myself be intimidated by this person.
Good for you.
Well, I guess I'll have Marion watch my desk for the rest of the day, and then when the library closes, I'll guard the books all night.
Or
I'll stay here with you.
you could take the books
And
home
I love
and
slumber
call the
parties. Bring me back.
police
Well, that's
because
really nice
people
of you
are
kids, but-
stealing shit.
Mom, we're not going to leave you here all alone.
Well,
Yes,
I guess I
protected
can
by a
use all
bunch
the
of
help I can
children.
get.
We're not gonna call the cops.
Check. Flashlight. Check. Wow. Look at all this stuff.
Oh my god.
Wanda, did you bring a can opener?
I really appreciate you coming down and
Wanda,
chatting.
I remember that
Yeah,
character.
anytime, man.
She's a nut.
And what's this funny thing here for?
Oh, that's a
Okay,
portable motion
so is he a
detector.
cop or like a security guard?
If we set up a couple of these babies all around the perimeter, we'll know the minute that someone shows up. Oh, plus, it's set to blink. No siren. See, that way, he won't know that we know.
Oh yes.
That's great. I gotta get me some of these.
Oh, hey! Well, here's the magazine I ordered them from. Home Detective Monthly. Take it.
Detective Monthly. I think that's where Kevin McAllister gets all his shit from.
How you guys holding up?
Okay, Mom. We just locked the doors.
Thanks.
That bowl
If
cut
it's
though.
really a ghost, it won't matter whether the door's locked or not.
David.
Okay, in just a second, most of the lights will turn out automatically, so be prepared.
He's here.
He found the fuse box. How diabolically clever.
That's the automatic lighting system. It happens every night.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Now, look, everybody, just stay put. Stay down. Right? Buddy, we're just gonna have to wait this out.
Why are you
We're just
afraid?
gonna have to. Thank you, Wishbone.
Lots of company, lots of books. Only it weren't for that awful feeling that we're being watched.
I just don't, logic would, call the police. Soprano's good, just the lip syncing is. Whew. I'm so here for this acting.
That was beautiful.
Oh, thank you, but it was only a rehearsal.
Ral, it's one
It's
syllable,
kind.
but
But I told you that we're not to see each
the
other.
French version of the
We
name
must
anyway.
leave. Eric might be watching.
Eric, you mean the Phantom?
Raoul, I'm afraid of him. I'm afraid of what he might do to you if he sees us together.
Christine, come
Oh, it's so
And we'll be
cringy.
forever. You can sing somewhere else, and we'll always be together. What do you say?
Oh, Raul, I don't know what to say.
How about yes?
Yes, I'll come with you. Allow me to sing here one more time, and we'll leave after tonight's performance. But tell no one. Eric must not learn of this.
Oh, sure, the ghost. Okay, my lips are sealed.
I love
I'll
that,
see you tonight,
like,
my love.
his speech patterns are very 21st century. Or, well, 20th century, considering this was the 90s. God.
Just look at her. She's so perfect.
Yeah.
Are you sure you know what you're doing, brother?
That scene, there's nobody else in that scene but Marguerite. And she's not inside.
Possibly go wrong.
She's not just standing there. She's singing to herself in a mirror, putting jewels on that were left of her. Oh, well then.
Did I say nothing? She's gone.
Oh no! Wow. Okay.
Wait. A trap.
Wait a minute.
The Phantom must have taken her.
I remember this!
I'm coming!
I totally remember this! Yes! Oh my god. Okay, hold up. That, like, little, like, fragment right there of him jumping into the trap door. I very, very clearly remember that now. I always... What? Oh my god. Okay. Wow. It's all just... It's really hitting me. Okay. Yeah, I remember that part very clearly. But I never really knew what it was from. It was from this.
What time is it?
It's almost midnight. You know, I'm beginning to think our guest isn't coming, and I'd like to get the kids home, so... What was that?
She's actually a really good actress.
What we call a noise.
That is what we call a
Everybody
noise.
get down.
I'm down. Quiet. I'm quiet. This is it. Here we are, about to come face to face with the mysterious stranger. Christine!
Back in time again. How did he know how to get down there? I like how the guy that looks like he should be the Persian is actually Philippe, and once again we have no Persian. Got that pipe organ though. Yes, fam.
Christine! My love!
I like his lair.
Christine, let's leave this place.
Welcome back.
Never mind the guy chilling at the organ.
It is so wonderful of you to stop by. However, Mademoiselle Daae and I would prefer to be alone.
Okay. I'm digging this so far.
I don't think that's what the lady wants at all. Is it, Christine?
I warn you,
Big,
no closer.
be gone, thought.
And just what do you aim to do about it, Phantom?
Conveniently placed trap.
That's good. Not bad. Now, can we try that over again? From the part where you say, come no closer?
He just happened to have this circular-shaped, dog-sized, trap to come out of the ground.
Christine
Okay.
is mine.
Oh dear.
And we will be married. And you,
Oh
my
no.
friend,
Oh.
will die.
It's all so cringy.
Before you do,
Oh.
look once upon the true horror of the Phantom.
So basically, we had to work in showing off the deformity somehow, so we're just gonna put in this little contrived thing right here, you know? You're gonna die. But before you do, I'm going to conveniently show you my face. Alright. Okay. Oh my god. This is so beyond everything I could have hoped. Okay. Alright, let's look at this deformity. Oh, they're not gonna oh, okay. All that build up.
Alright, don't move a muscle. We got you covered.
Oh.
Don't move, I mean, it's not a muscle.
It's all right, Wanda. He's not moving.
What? Oh, okay.
That woman's nose.
Ezra
Wow.
Newton?
I mean, not like I can
Right.
talk.
How come people are always surprised when kids and dogs are right? Your wife wrote us that you died.
I wrote that letter so you wouldn't suspect me.
Why were you stealing your own books?
Oh.
Because of this.
Hold it right there.
I assure you, officer, it's just a magazine. See? Do you have any idea what it feels like to see your life's work credited to someone else?
This is kind
I
of
spent
like
10
the,
years making this index.
almost like the
And there's not
Herbert
one
Lom.
single mention of me in this article, not one. So, I came here to reclaim my books.
I'm sure the judge will be happy to hear that, pal. Let's go.
No, wait. Mr. Knudsen, I didn't write that article. And I don't know how the author could have overlooked you. But come over to the computer and look at my program. Please? Okay, just have a seat.
Right here?
My computer. All right, just type in index and then press enter and you'll get to my program.
Your program. Welcome
Oh, look
to
at this
Newt's Index,
dinosaur of a
computerized
computer.
reference index based on the index system of Ezra Newton. You gave me credit.
I'm one of your biggest fans.
I thought everyone had forgotten me and my work. Thank you.
Script.
I'm sorry I created such a disturbance. It was most inappropriate.
Oh, that's all right. I understand why you felt cheated.
Now, did you just enter the data, or did you take advantage of the advanced cross-referencing that these machines are capable of?
Well, I provided for searches by
Oh.
subject, region, and reference.
Old dude's
How about
a techie.
Librarian.
I never even thought of that. That's a great idea.
So, am I going to arrest him?
I don't think so.
Well, that's just great. It's amazing how much better you can make someone feel just by showing them that you understand.
I like where we're going with this.
Not a very pretty sight, am I?
Well, no.
And all I ever
Okay. It looks like someone took some like kid's slime or Play-Doh and just like globbed it on his face. Like it looked, that is the shittiest prosthetics job I think I've ever seen in my life. Look at it. It's like peeling up in places and it's like barely even stuck to his face. Oh, honey, what is you doing? It looks like he just has a mild skin condition rather than a deformity. It looks like a peeling sunburn. It's basically the almost full face version of the Gerard Butler. Okay.
asked for was
Yikes.
my usual private box, a little money so I could continue to write my operas. And would anyone grant me that? No, no. And now you must all look upon me and fear me. And you will fear me and obey me, my
Damn.
bride.
cried.
Poor Eric.
Okay.
It must be terrible for you. I'm so sorry.
Oh no.
I have never felt a kiss before. Not even from my own mother. I was born this way. No one has ever shown me such concern.
You're a good man, Eric. And a wonderful music teacher.
And how do I repay such kindness? Oh, please forgive me.
Well.
Time for a group hug, everybody. Of course, it might be a little easier if I weren't in this cage.
Oh no. Oh, I loved this so much as a kid.
And be happy together.
It's so cringy. It's so accurate, but so cringy.
Poor Eric. Once again.
We will. And of course we will.
It's kind of like a
Goodbye.
Susan K type of ending there.
Goodbye.
See you later. They just leave. They just leave. Just bye. See you later. Wow. Okay. There's a little bit left here. But damn. Okay.
That was wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Ellen. And thank you, Joe. You've been wonderful hosts.
It was our pleasure.
But I must be returning to my wife before she accidentally gets word of my death.
Well, I'm so glad I had the chance to meet you.
And I'm glad you're not a ghost.
Well, if I was going to come back to home,
I wish. I'm glad that that bowl cut
Well, as soon
is
as
not
I
a thing
finish
anymore.
answering your books, I'll send them right to Florida.
Why don't you just send me a copy on floppy disk? It's much more convenient.
All right, I will. Well, take care, Mr. Nissen.
Bye, Ellen. Bye, Joe.
Floppy disks. Oh my god, I remember floppies. Oh.
Well, Mom, for a ghost, Mr. Newton's a pretty nice guy.
Yeah, I'm glad we have that mystery solved. What happened to the rest of the roast?
Wishbone!
Don't look at me. This dining room must be haunted. Ellen, how about a mint? In The Phantom of the Opera, Gaston Leroux describes the opera house as an empire, immense and inhabited by an army of subjects.
Recap.
When you're making a TV show, you usually build all the sets. But sometimes that's just too rough, and then it's time to go on location. That means you pack up everything and head off to a special place for filming. Like this beautiful opera house built over 70 years ago. This place was great. It even had real trapdoors. It had everything but a real phantom.
What opera house did you film in? That was really cool, but what opera house was that? It looked kind of like the one that they built for the Universal films. Okay. You know, that was painful. I loved that show and that episode in particular so much as a kid, and it really goes to show you know, perception based on age, and the fact that this was you know, well over, this was like two decades ago. Yeah, if I was like 8 when I saw this was 20 years ago. Wow. Man, a lot of that acting, the lip syncing, 10 out of 10. Eric's makeup job, 10 out of 10. Yikes. All right, so a couple of shout outs. I want to say thank you to Isabel Duncan. She is my newest Patreon patron, so thank you, Isabel, for your support. I love you. And thank you to all my other patrons that are currently supporting me, Evelyn and Kevin Von Esper. I'm sorry if I'm not saying that right. If you would like to become a patron, there is a link in the description below. I have just recently created tiers for you guys, and they all have, as you know, different benefits. So go and check those out. There's going to be everything from, early content to bloopers, extras. My highest tier, I'm actually going to start doing vocal coaching tips every so often. You'll get to see recordings of all of my practice sessions and voice lessons and performances that I do outside of YouTube. And so yeah, thank you so much for all of your support. I'm so thankful to have all of you guys in the new year with me and to keep expanding and gaining more Phantom friends. Stay fantastic with a PH. Keep your hand level over your eyes.